Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. It's Katie. And I appreciate you again for coming back after I did that quick reveal of all the different products with Kylie Jenner, Kylie Cosmetics, and her 21st birthday collection. So this video is going to be all about a kind of get ready with me. It's not going to be too crazy, although it might end up being super fucking crazy. Who knows? I don't get a lot of time to practice, so this is kind of me practicing and having monolids and not seeing as many Asian Americans as I would like to see on YouTube. It's just something that I kind of want to do and have fun with. So before we get started, for any of you new subscribers or maybe not subscribers, potential flybys, thank you for stopping by. And just to let you know, this video is going to be fucking long because I get ready with me. I might fast forward through some of these areas, or I'll just pause it and come back. I just feel that the pause and come back is better until I can save enough money and get a Macbook Pro with a real legit solid software to edit all of my videos. But anyway, so the first step that I do besides my brows, which I know they're not perfect, but they're a little bit better than most days. So the first thing I do is I always prime my face, and one of my favorite primers, and I do have a lot, is Tatcha. So this is the one that I will be using today. And let me take my spectacles off because I'm blind, need to order some contacts and I just haven't had the time. So as I grab my beautiful Jeffree Star mirror, here you guys go, I am going to go to town and dip right on in so I can get my face primed up. Now I'm not sure what type of primer that you guys end up using, but this is absolutely one of my favorite skincare product lines as well. They are expensive, but they also are definitely, in my opinion, they're definitely worth the money. So if you're looking for a good primer that will last you quite some time, I definitely would suggest going with Tatcha. But I do prime everything. It does also hide your pores if you have a little bit larger pores. It may not cover everything that you would like, but for the most part, it does a pretty decent job. And for the price, it better, right? So I have primed my face, and I also primed my neck just a little bit, since I do like to bring down my foundation just a little bit further down. So with that said, we are all primed up, ready to go. And sometimes there are some streaks, and I know some of you might be saying, oh girl, you look a little oily. Yes, I have combination skin, but I also have oily skin. And that is why skincare is super important. And I know I keep promising you guys I'll do skincare videos. Who knows when I'm ever going to get to those, because I just feel like they take forever and I really need to be in a bathroom in order to do those efficiently. So the next step that I will be doing, because we are going to be using Kylie's, her eyeshadow palette, and I will need to put on some tape for my eyes. That way I can kind of cut that. My eyeliner is going to be crisp and clear and cut really well. I said the word cut like 20,000 times just now, but that's all right. And I will be right back once I get my tape on, and then we will take a look at this palette again, and we will see exactly what shades we're going to use and what type of look we're going to have. So I will be right back. Okay, you guys, so as you can see, I did do that lovely tape that I know a lot of Instagrammers, maybe even YouTubers are doing, just to get that fine line, that fine cut of your eyeliner or your eyeshadow. The way it's not, and it looks great either way, whether you're kind of buffing it out and there's a little excess out to the side or whatnot. But So the shade, I don't normally wear pink, but I think I want to dip into these pinks because, you know, girlfriend doesn't use pinks very often. So we've got this pink and we've got this pink. This looks more kind of like a red reminds me of something from Modern Renaissance from Anastasia. But I think I'm going to dip into this other pink. As you can see, I tapped into this one yesterday. So let's tap into here. Oh, and some people have asked me, what do I use for brushes? And I do use a mixture. There are some days where I will go ahead and use BH Cosmetics. I have Morphe, and I also have Sigma. So it really depends what you like. So I'm definitely, because I don't have a crease, I have to kind of fake a crease. And in order to do that, I kind of just push my brush in. That way I could see where that crease maybe would have been had I not have monolids. So, and it's okay for you to get it off on the tape because we're gonna rip that shit off anyway. So I am going in, and I don't wanna go too pink. I might play around with that other pink. That other pink is very bright. So, just so you guys know. So as you can see, I am just going ahead, pushing this right on in. And it doesn't have to be clean because we're gonna fix this up anyways, as you guys know. And who knew that one day I would actually be doing any type of YouTube, and I'm not gonna say I do tutorials because I honestly suck at makeup in my opinion. I don't do that great because for so long I hated having monolids, and a lot of people are like, oh, I love monolids, you could do so much with it, and it's honestly practice, and I just don't have enough time to really practice all of that. But that's why I do these YouTube videos, to fuck up, make fun of myself, and you guys can laugh at me too. It's all good. I don't hate, I have no shame. So I actually might dip into that other pink. Look how pink that is. And just to see, whoa, it's like a neon pink, guys. Just to see, and I want to go in lightly because I don't want to go into too crazy, right? And I'm only going to go into it once. A tap twice, get a little excess off, and call it a day. Now, the next thing that I like to do is I always have to blend out. So I'm just going to push that brush down, and I'm going to grab one of my Sigma brushes, and I'm going to use my diffused crease brush, which is number E38, and that's what it looks like, just to kind of blend this out just a little bit more. I know this is the boring part, but let me blend this out and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I did blend this out as best as possible. You can see there's a lot of pink. Still see my lid. No big deal. So the next thing that I do want to do is I do kind of want to take a setting spray, which I am using Nicole Concilio and her Smashbox in the Photo Finish Soak Chill Coconut Primer Water. And what I want to do with that is lightly get this brush a little bit wet, but not too wet, because then it just is a hot mess, at least in my opinion. So what I want to do is almost like a cut crease, but not quite a cut crease because I don't have a crease. So I think I want to try and play around with Pregame, which is this color right here. And I want to see how pretty this is. Oh, that coconut smells so good. If you guys don't have it, you should definitely try it. So as you can see, I can have that on there, and I kind of want to go into my corner of my eye and kind of just push through. I don't know how well this will work, but I also like to just tap it in. And if this doesn't work the way I'm expecting it to do, yeah, it's not working the way I want. It's more of a glitter. So I'm going to try this other one, which is called Martini Mama, and see how this one works. And I'm pushing into where my crease would be and just kind of tapping over into the eye. Middle of my eye. And because there's nothing going on, I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, it did not turn out the way that I really had hoped for, which is fine because practice makes perfect. So I really want to dip back into this pink and kind of fix this up a little bit. So I go into my fade crease and just kind of smooth that out just a little bit, because it's not a true crease, cut crease, as you can see. See, it's fucking messy, but don't worry, we're gonna fix it. But anyway, so that's what I wanted to do with that beginning portion. And it probably would have looked a lot better if I actually did a cut crease, but we're not gonna go that route just yet. And then the next color I think I want to use with pinks. Part of me almost wants to use that gray or a black, but that black will be really dark because then you won't see my eyeliner. So I'm thinking I might go with this, what is it? Pour Decisions or the black. Tough decision. So let's go with, because I think black will make this look a little bit too dark. So I'm gonna go with that Pour Decisions. And we are going to take a look to see, and it's really pretty color because I mean, if you guys can see it, it's got sparkles in it too. So we're just gonna tap this in at the very edge of where that tape was, and just try, and I use circular motions to try and get that in there, and we'll fix the rest of this, so don't worry, because we want it to kind of transition and blend well between the two colors. So let's see how this ends up looking, because this is pretty much the same look I did yesterday, except my eyeliner definitely will be a little bit better today, because I know the eyeliner that I used yesterday was not the best. So what I'm going to do is finish this and then put on some eyeliner, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, so I finished that up. Looks meh, because I do need to blend out a little bit more. So I am again using a Sigma brush and I did put my eyeliner on. To blend this out just a little bit more. So that's probably as good as it's gonna get. Water break, and then we're going to take my tape off, and it could be great, it could be not so great. So, before I show you, not the best, but it'll work because I need a little bit more pink. And I just need to find my pink brush, because sometimes when I do the dark, it just doesn't come out as good with the darker color, and it kind of overpowers that black, although it was really a red. So, but anyway, that's kind of on the fly what I do. And then I am going to show you everything else that I do for my finished look, since this is supposed to be a true grit ready. So I do want to go ahead and put a couple products away because I will probably not be needing them anymore. The eyeshadow is the one part that always takes the longest, personally for me, because of the fact that I am a Virgo, I am a perfectionist, and I like my makeup to look a certain way. With that said, I will be, I also like to use, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this. Oh, this is the Becca one. I wasn't a huge fan of this Becca one, but there is another one from Etude House, or sorry, Skin Food. I don't know if you guys have seen this. It is also a concealer, and that's what it looks like. And if we compare it to Becca, it is a little bit shorter, smaller, and that's the color of Becca. Now if we go side by side, one is quite a bit darker than the other. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay. Now when I have used the Becca, I have found that it doesn't really conceal that well compared to this, and this is super cheap. I just put very, very little because I can put it on both eyes. And this is just to kind of cover up any dark circles that I might have before I put on foundation. And I know some people do it a little bit different. They might put their foundation on first and then cover up their dark circles, but that's what I use my concealer for. Sorry, my throat is just not doing too good today. So the next part of getting ready with me is I use a foundation, and the foundation that I am actually going to be using is Huda. And I actually want to look at this other thing, because did you guys see that the Wipeout color correcting palette by Tarte? I picked this up. I actually liked it. And it does come with like a little instruction guide, and it is super cute. It does have a little very flimsy thin holder, but I did try and use some of this. I thought it was really great price. I can't remember exactly what I paid for it, but I do need a brush. I just don't know which brush, and I like to go ahead and correct some areas that are red, etc. So let me do that, and I'll show you what it looks like, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I know it took a lot of time, but I did put on that, and I wasn't that Tarte color corrector. Wasn't a fan at all. I felt that it didn't do anything for me. So I ended up blending that out, and then I threw on my Huda foundation, as you can see. So you can see. And I do like the color a lot because it does give me some life, give me some color. But overall, the shadow, I don't think I will ever use her liquid eyeshadow. I wasn't really a huge fan of that. And no, I'm not done with my makeup because we gotta try that highlighter, guys. So I'm just finishing the touches of my foundation, and then we will go ahead and, you know what, I do want to bake. And when I bake, I use Hourglass, just so you know, and it's dirty as fuck. But I do have 2 other ones I'm willing to try that I have on hand. It's Hourglass. It's Cover FX, and what was the other one? Tarte. I got Tarte and Cover FX. So let me go ahead and bake real quick, and I'll be back again. Okay, guys, you can see I am baking. So we're gonna try out her highlighter, and this is that champagne showers, and hopefully I don't drop it. And I am going to use my Sigma Fan S41. Doesn't have a scent. There you go. See how well this highlights or not. Actually, what am I doing here, guys? I'm like backwards. All the phones. Forgot. And no, I didn't use a bronzer or contour because I don't really need it. But here we go. Not a fan. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this. It's very light, although in the camera it's blinding. I get a little smidgen on my face. Get your nose a little bit. Under my chin, Cupid's bow, and my brows. Because this bitch likes to highlight. So overall, probably would not suggest a fan brush and maybe a highlighting brush. Because y'all know I like a blinding highlight. But it's not bad. It's not terrible. But let me fix some other things and then try on a lippy. Because some of this makeup got jacked up. But I am liking that pink. I never thought I would wear pink, but I'm wearing it today. And did want to add a little bit of powder because might as well cake this base up. And then I can fix that highlighter in a minute. Okay, so that's about the story of all of this stuff, all of my makeup, all of the fun products with Kylie's 21st birthday collection. Obviously this is not the best video because of the fact that I was kind of all over the place, I really should have just had everything in spot, in plain view, but I didn't. So the next thing is I need to decide which lippy I want to try on. These are not lipsticks, so let me put this box away. So bear with me, guys. Sorry about that. I know you guys are always so patient with me, so I do appreciate it. And I am thinking we have to figure out which color. We're not using orange, I can tell you that right now. We're not using, maybe yellow. I'm only looking at the colors of the boxes. There is a blue, but I don't remember what blue looked like. That was a little too pink for me. Too pink. Rager was like red. August was pink, but I don't remember what color pink. It was more like a nude. And because I'm not using any mattes, I might have to dip into one of those, that lip kit, or the lip kit, you know what, and I totally just ripped this box. The boxes I'm not a fan of. She does not do a very good job, and we're not using red. So it might be, oh God, I can't use this color either. I can't use this color. You guys, what am I gonna do? Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to dip into the mini lip kits in the Hello 21. And we are going to have to dip into Victoria, which is a matte. So bear with me 1 second while I try and put this matte on. Ooh, looks a little red. Actually, I don't mind her mattes, but they're not as hydrating, obviously. It's a matte. And I feel like you would lose these. You would run out of these colors very fast because they're so small. But let me fix this. So it's not the best color choice. And when you look at these colors and you look at putting them on, and I'm OCD, you guys know that. My lippies gotta match my eyeshadow. My eyeshadow's gotta match my outfit. So this is what we get. Not the best, obviously, guys, but maybe I do like a matte. So what do you guys think? Here's the highlight. There's the matte lippy in Victoria. And here are her eyeshadows. No, I didn't curl my lashes, didn't put on lashes. It takes too much fucking time. I ain't got time for that. So I just wanted to do a quick video, although it was not very quick. And there you have it. So this is my impression, my version of the Kylie Cosmetics 21st collection for her birthday. Happy birthday, Kylie. Hope you had a great day with your beautiful daughter, Stormy, and your maybe fiance or future fiance, Travis Scott. So have a great day, guys. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Remember, I have that giveaway once I hit 350 subscribers, and it is worth over $400 in products, prizes, and I may be adding even more shit to it. So make sure you're following, make sure you are staying engaged, not only here, also on my Instagram, BeautyInMonolids, one last time. So have a great day, guys. Bye.